when you're early on starting out, it's actually not the best time to hire a social media manager. I don't want to be taking that very important early revenue from you when you're still building to, with organic social media taking so much time. I want it to be an investment that makes sense in your overall budget, not it needs to generate results now, because that's something I can't make people do. I can't make people swipe a credit card. And there's other pieces at play beyond just the organic social media. There's your pricing as an interior designer. There's your positioning in the market. There's your website. And is it converting? Doesn't matter how much traffic I send if people lose interest at your website because it doesn't load for a minute, or, they can't figure out how to inquire. You don't have an inquiry form linked. So all of those pieces kind of factor into the investment being a qualifier for where you're at in your business. Typically, I've found if somebody is feeling comfortable at the $1,000 to $1,500 a month mark, they're generating enough revenue that this is going to support their business goals, but they're not looking for it to, save their business. They're not in that dire of a strait. And I tell people, I don't want you working with me if I need to save your business. This is a long-term investment. And if we're talking about how long it takes, typically we see increases in the vanity metrics in their growth in the first month, especially if we're picking up an account that hasn't been posting too much. They'll see more engagement, more likes, comments, followers, just from us having more activity in the account. But in terms of leads, project inquiries, it's so dependent, and I don't want to ever be held to something I say, because there will be the client who the rule doesn't apply for and they get upset. So it's so dependent. Typically, I'd say around 3 months is when we start to see traction in terms of meaningful website clicks, inquiries. Some clients, it might take 6 months. Pinterest, it tends to take longer. Pinterest is very much a long haul game. You're looking at 6 to 9 months for inquiries, because people are they're more savers, they're shoppers on Pinterest, they're researchers. But you're looking at a minimum, I would say, of 3 months. So that's why we do have a 3-month minimum commitment for social media management. And then we move to month to get things going. And it's not an investment I take lightly when clients invest with me. I want it to be the right fit for you. And I turn down a lot more clients than I say yes to, because I need to be sure that you're going to benefit from it. I'm not here to take your money. I like the work I do a lot and I really enjoy it, and our team is good at it. But I have now been, from working with a bunch of different clients and a bunch of different industries, I've seen that it takes a certain foundation and certain pieces of the business in place for social media to act as the gas on a fire